born in Bindura and grew up in Highfield, where I went to school. During my school days, my mom used to do a lot of crocheting, where I became interested and I started helping her. While I was helping her, I developed my own brand and started doing cross-stitch work. These ways were being sold by my father at his workplace. Later on, although I was doing academic work, I started having a passion for crafts. And when I got married, I continued with that passion, although I trained as a teacher. And when I was at work, I used to train those crafts to my students. Later, I left my job and went to Kenya with my husband. And when we went there, you know, when you have a passion, your eyes will always see what you want to see. I also developed an interest in the crafts that were being done in Kenya. And I used to go to the Maasai market, where it is a broader market where the Maasais group together and sell their wares. And I went to learn a few things there. And then after our contract, we came back to Zimbabwe. And when I came to Zimbabwe, I saw a lady who was advertising that she was training crafts work. I went for that course. I trained to make beadworks. I asked my brother to go with me to build my confidence, because I knew this was my area. And when we came back, that was 2017, when we trained, we started making and selling bags. Then later, I developed interest in jewelry. I went and started making beaded jewelry as well, and we started selling that. And since then, I haven't stopped, and my passion for crafts is getting bigger and bigger. And for marketing purposes, I joined Inga Creations, which was started by a friend of mine, and we started going for exhibitions. Inga is a group of ladies who make crafts and sell their wares together. So we always go to open spaces to try and sell our wares. I enjoy doing this work, and we are getting these materials locally, although at times we have to import. But I know, given the chance and given the right people, some of the products can be made locally and we can get them here, and this will influence our pricing of the products, because our pricing of the products is depending on the product that we are importing. I do enjoy doing this using my own hands. I don't like the idea of buying things and reselling them. So I value my hands a lot, because all the things that I sell and make are handmade by me. When I say crafts, you must be very good at your color theory. Color mixing is very important. So it's like when I want to make something, I will just think of am I doing this for somebody in the rural areas? When I'm doing something for someone in town, or am I doing this for a baby? Or I'm doing this so that at least when I'm designing, I know which colors I have to mix. Because it's like somebody tells me that, well, you know, I like the greens, the oranges, and whatever of the products that are in my piece of land. So I will try to be very creative. So you must also be very good at colors and very good at designing. So when I'm designing the bag, then I put all my beads and colors on a table. It has to be spacious. And then we have to use, normally I use either a needle or my hands. But normally it's hands and twine, and no needle at all, especially for the bags. So the process of making a medium-sized bag takes about 1.5 to 2 days. I'm done. But when you're making those bags, there's an inner bag. I just make the casing, and then the inner bag I have to buy it from someone else as well. So there are tailors who make those inner bags for us. So you can buy them from those beadwork shops, or you can buy them from tailors who make those specifically for us. So it's like after making the casing, then you put the inner bag, then you have to sew it on. Then it becomes a finished product. When it comes to selling, you know, as I said before, we go to exhibitions. So exhibitions, you know, they are open spaces. At times you make sales, but at times it's just contacts who will come to you later. And I've also joined the expos that are done by the government, the Ministry of Women's Affairs. I also go there. So it's like at times I go to flea markets, open spaces, and try to market my things there. Although the market, we still have to do a lot of marketing for the products to sell well, especially locally. It has been not an easy road, because if they look at the brand that I am making, they will say that, no, at least if it was a label that is well known. But I've always told people that a label is started. There must be somewhere where you start from. So this is my brand, this is my label. Although at times, you go to a market, nobody picks your thing, and I'll say, no, this is my thing. One day someone will come and pick. And surprisingly, at times when you go to market our products, those foreigners are the ones who are buying most of the products and taking them out there. And some of them are buying them from us, going to resell them, and they'll be so expensive, if I tell you. If we want to thrive, then we have to leave this dependence syndrome, especially when we say we want to make things that are made by Africans, but we go and get the material from Western countries. We have to make our products from what we make locally. Especially, it's like the bags that I make are from wooden beads. We have the trees here, so why import the products from some other countries when we can make them and then do our own thing as Africans? I can see Africans, we're hard workers who can do those things on our own. Our prices are being affected in the sense that we export our material, and then those materials are being used to make the products that we then import as well to make those bags. So if we can have people who are trained to make those products within, so that we don't export the materials and we don't import them, but they are always readily available, then I think that we remain true Africans and our businesses will grow. We have to be risk takers. Take risks in business. Try to make things on our own, and whatever comes in our mind, if you want to do something, go for it. Don't wait for someone, and we must not always think that people from other countries can do this, then we copy them. No, we must not be copycats. Let's try to do our own things. My message is that let's try to group together, selling our products together, and market ourselves together as Africans. I see no harm in being in a group and making our different things and marketing them, so that at least it will becomes a one-stop shop in Africa. When people want to get their things, they know if we go to such a place, we are going to get everything that we want. If you want to do something and you know exactly you want to do it, don't sell your idea, go for it, but start small. And do not always think that there are some people who will do it for you or who can assist you. But try with the little that you have and grow. When you're doing something which is a passion, you will always do it perfectly. And don't always say that if people are not doing it, then why should I do it? Do your own thing and become unique in your own way.